Okay, guys, I just clowned myself today because last week I predicted that this week's episode would be about Frau's backstory, but nope, not gonna happen. I just shamed myself. I don't know if I could financially recover from this shame, but we still have an episode to discuss, so my hurt has to be delayed for a bit. Now, something I noticed with Peach Boy Riverside's episodes is that it tends to have well pronounced points of discussion, or maybe it's probably just me because I'm lazy with these discussions. Anyway, point number one, Sally's trauma with the Tentacle Boys has been finally revealed, and I just wanna know, what are the odds of this happening in real life? I'm not saying that it's impossible, I just find it a bit out of place. Like, if I want to see these kinds of things, I'll rather watch off-brand anime. Then again, one could also ask, why isn't this off-brand in the first place? Moving on, point number two, as it turns out, the story has a revival system. Well, at least depending on your relationship with the denizens of heaven. While I never fully took the bait that Frau's dead in this scene, a revival system this blatant in display isn't something that I would expect either. Moving on to the next point, Frau one-shotting this vampire isn't exactly surprising, considering we've been seeing absurd power scaling since episode 1. And one final point that I would like to mention for this episode is that Carrot losing her horns is starting to look like a blessing. At least according to our dying vampire here, who ridiculously managed to get his life story out before biting the dust. I mean, I don't mind the exposition, it's just that it feels odd. Like, are we supposed to feel sympathy for this guy? I mean, I don't hate the guy, but seeing his backstory doesn't make me like him one bit either. If anything, he's just a footnote in my head that says, this vampire is an example that you can theoretically live with humans as an ogre, provided you can control your ogre instincts though. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. Story-wise, it's of episodic nature, so it probably won't offer much in the grand scale of things, but at least it resolved the question regarding Sally's trauma with the Tentacle Boys and a bit of characterization for both Carrot and Frau. With that said, I thank you all for watching and see you guys next week.